So, Sheffield Wednesday are looking at goalkeepers, but we might have one in the wings waiting. Hello and welcome to this video. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing okay myself. I'm just trying to get through the day, basically. So, Sheffield Wednesday are looking at getting more players in the Wednesday squad because, let's face it, we need them. But the beauty still thing is one of the positions we are needing to strengthen massively is goalkeeper. Now, we have Vasquez, who's on loan from AC Milan, and we had Cameron Dawson, who's one of our own. Now, it's not been great, and we are leaking goals a lot. But before we get into that, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'd much appreciate it. Liking out the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. And if you want to become a member on the channel, it is $4.99 a month or $12.99 to get FIFA content. I am finally going to get that sorted during the international break because I'm sick of talking about it now. So, Pierce Charles, we all know how much a talent we think he is and how much a talent the club think he is. This is the thing. He probably got the best chance of getting into a Wednesday squad in a long time because, let's be honest, the two goalkeepers we got, they're okay, but they both got flaws. And this is the thing. We know Charles can play with his feet and play very well indeed. Now, here's what the boss said to the star. He's very good on the grass. He can play football and he has a lot of good solutions, which is something that I like. He trained very hard with the first team and he keeps training hard, then maybe there'll be a chance to come in. But at the moment, I'm very happy with both goalkeepers that are here, and it's a challenge. I think goalkeeping group is strong and that's important for us. Dawson had been Rill's first choice goalkeeper since replacing Sicko. And he spoke about the mistake that happens during Bristol City. If you want to play football and play out from the back from the goalkeeper, then sometimes it can happen. There can be a mistake or the path may not be right. But we'll analyse this. For me, I see a process with the ball possession. Even when one man left is a solution, it wasn't easy for them to press us, and that's our way. And this is the thing. There is a situation there where you look at what he's trying to do. I like the fact that he's gone, I'm going to play out from the back. I'm not going to change it because this is what happens. Yes, we know we're not very good at playing out from the back. But here's the thing. I think Danny will get more confidence in this squad of players than even Darren Moore did with playing out from the back. I think there's a more of a togetherness. There's more of a ideology on how we play. He does set up for certain situations. I know that word seems a bit tired after Sicko used it to death. But here's the thing. We have to keep trying to figure out how to improve in the goalkeeping area. I thought at a time when we had Vasquez, he came out and flat for too many things. I think with Dawson, he's a good shot stopper, but I still think he lacked that organisation in his back line a little bit. I don't know why. I still got that feeling. But also, you look at the back line, they've not helped him with some of the goals either. So it's one of the things, it's a collective that they all work together. Now, yeah, the goal on Saturday was a mistake by Dawson. Let's not make no bones about it. But, like I said, these happen. If he went either side instead, the easier passes to play. Goes on, probably doesn't score, and we manage to probably build and break from it, and we probably don't get down to a red card. But these are the things that they will look at. We know that Danny is a massive analyst on everything he does, so there'll be video footage passed down to Dawson to then speak to Nicky Weaver about on how he wants to play. Still remember, he still wants to possibly bring in a goalkeeping coach as well, which could help with the situation, having someone who played at his feet. And this is the thing. If we can get those pieces together quickly, it could help. But that being said, if there's an opportunity for someone like Pierce Charles to see a chance to get in and play, I would say take it with both hands because there's an opportunity there. I know Sunderland for the past while, they've had a young 19-year-old keeper. And when we played them, he was superb when we played against them because he was just saving everything, and he's very, very good. It shows you don't have to be a certain age for goalkeeper. Goalkeepers are the one position where if you get that opportunity, you take it with both hands because you can make it yours. What we've seen from Charles when he's done pre-season has been okay. I don't think you could really say anything about the pre-season under Sicko because it was just a bit of a calamity. But if we're going to have these young players in looking like the one for the future, especially in the goalkeeping situation, we need to make them count now. And that's the thing. And if you're thinking about, we'll round this into a bit of a youth team thing anyway. It looks like Jay Glover is about to leave on loan to get more game time, which is one of those things that I think is needed. I think you're going to get a lot of the young to start looking to get some time out on loan and see what happens. But I think we really have to work with Charles Pierce because I think he's going to Pierce Charles even. I think he's going to be one of the goalkeepers that we have who may eventually get into this starting lineup and do well. We'll have to see how we do, but I'm, for one, think he's the right person to have at the squad right now, who could possibly break in that first team along with Bailey Cadamartri, and there's a couple of others under Danny who could do really well. But again, in terms of looking for goalkeeping positions and goalkeeping coaches, this is something we need to start doing more of. We're not very good at trying to find the next goalkeepers. We always seem to wait until we got a goalkeeper retire, go through about 2 or 3 before we find that right goalkeeper, and then they're with us for another 6 to 7 years, and then we go through the cycle of going, oh, we need another goalkeeper. We don't have that kind of forward thinking where we got someone else ready to go if the goalkeeper is about to retire. Or you could look at it the same way with Barry Bannon. Are we looking at the next version of Barry Bannon at some point? Do we know where they're going to be looking at for that? Because let's be honest, he's 33. He can still get those balls into places where other midfielders can't. But at the same time, you have to start forward thinking now. And I think under Danny, you're going to see that. I think you're going to see a lot more forward thinking about planning for the future. It's not just going to be short-term goals. He's going to look at people behind the scenes in terms of scouting. He's going to look at behind the scenes in terms of the youth academy. I think there's a possibility of getting a massive overhaul. The only thing is how much of this will Chansiri let us do. But I like Pierce Charles. I think he's a really good talent. I think there's a really good goalkeeper there. Remember, he's only 18 years old as well, which means we don't have to register him, which is even better. So if we do have to suddenly have to change it, it is fantastic. And you probably might see him do a bit of work when it comes to the FA Cup in January. But right now, we really need to start looking at getting wins. But goalkeeping situation is something that needs to improve upon at some point. I don't know when it's going to happen, but personally, I think Dawson's a good shot stopper. I think his distribution's a little bit poor. And I think Vasquez, good stop stopper, not very good coming out for the ball, but better with his feet. It's Cat 22. You want the mix of both keepers in one player. But let's see what happens, and hopefully we find a solution for it.